Good morning, dear students. Welcome to Zoom lesson. Today we are going to revise Natural Environment Part 2. Do you remember what natural environment is? Good, children. Objective: to know how people affect the natural environment and to know how careful use of resources is a way of caring for natural environment. Look at the pictures carefully. What do you see in the first picture, children? Yes, a girl is walking carefully on the grass. What do you see in the second picture? Good, kids are playing on the grass. What will happen if you walk carefully on the grass? The grass is squashed, but later on it springs back. What would happen if they play here daily for a long time? The grass would die and be worn away. The soil would be squashed and no more the grass would grow. If they stop playing in that area, the grass might slowly grow back. Human activities affect the natural environment. We dig the ground and cut trees to build houses or buildings, to grow food, etc. These actions can change or even destroy the natural environment. Why do we cut down trees, children, and dig holes in the ground? Yes, we need trees for construction, to build factories, and to do agriculture. Resources. All the things we use are called resources. These include water and food, as well as forms of energy like electricity and petrol. Objects such as tables, chairs, and paper are also called resources. Objects such as tables, chairs, and paper are also resources. These resources we get from the natural environment. To make pencil, we need wood. From where do we get wood? From trees. To make eraser, children, what do we need? Yes, we need rubber. And from where do we get rubber? Excellent, from rubber tree. To make plastic bottle, we need plastic. And from where do we get plastic? From wood, coal, or oil.
You certainly seem to be enjoying that shower, Nutley.
You know it, Professor.
But Nutley, not only did you take a very long shower, you didn't turn off the water.
That's okay. With all the rain we've had, we've got plenty.
I'm glad I came along when I did. It seems we have a bit to learn.
What's to learn? I scrub behind my ears.
Not about bathing, Nutley. About the things that are important for our daily living that come from nature. These are called natural resources, like the water you just used for your shower.
And we need that to keep me smelling fresh and clean, right?
Well, yes, but more importantly, all living things need clean water to survive. Can you think of another natural resource we all need in order to live?
Well, there's... Yeah...
Let me help you. Clean air is another natural resource we all need to survive.
Oh, so are those the only ones? Just air and water?
Oh, hardly. Let's look at some others.
That's a great-looking forest.
Yes, it is. And trees are another valuable natural resource.
For nuts, right?
Well, yes, but that's not all. Trees also put the oxygen into the air that we all need to breathe. And we use wood from trees to build houses.
Trees are awesome, huh?
Yes, they are. And so is the soil they grow in, which is also another natural resource.
Hang on a minute. Plain old dirt is a natural resource.
Oh, it certainly is, Nutley. We use soil to farm. And on those farms, we grow food.
The earth sure gives us a lot of stuff.
Yes, our survival depends on these natural resources, and we should use them carefully so that we don't run out.
That wouldn't be good.
Right you are, Nutley. We must conserve our natural resources.
My thoughts exactly, Professor. So, what exactly does conserve mean?
Conserve means to protect something and not waste it. And there are lots of ways we can do just that, so that there are plenty of natural resources for everyone. Like recycling, which reduces the amount of natural resources we use and the amount of trash we put into landfills.
Recycling. Check. What else?
Keeping our air and water clean.
Makes perfect sense.
The animals and plants that live in the wild are another important natural resource. That's why we have national parks where they are protected.
I think I'd like to visit one of those national parks.
Oh, they're very special places. But remember, when you go, the only thing you should leave are footprints.
Oh, I get it. Don't leave any trash.
Exactly. These are all ways to protect our natural resources. But remember that conserve also means not wasting something, like turning off the water when you're not using it.
I'm sorry, Professor. I had no idea.
I know, Nutley. We all have to do our part. That means turn off all electricity when we're not using it, like TVs and lights. And don't waste water. If we all work together to conserve and protect our natural resources, then we'll have enough for your children and your children's children too.
Uh-huh. A Cornelius.
What's that, Nutley?
That's what I'm going to name my son, if I have one. And I'm going to make sure he has plenty of clean air and water and other natural resources to live a happy and healthy life.
That's a fine idea, Nutley. A fine idea indeed.
So children, did you understand what natural environment is? Very good. That water, soil, trees, air around us, these are all natural environments and we must take care of it. We must not waste it. Good. How should we use our resources? Use only the necessary resources. We must not waste it. Use all resources carefully and never waste them. Observe the pictures carefully. Tick for the caring environment and cross for the wasting environment. The first picture, turning off the light when you do not need it. Is it caring for the environment or wasting? Yes, it is caring for the environment, so we have to put a tick. The second picture, a man is cutting down the tree. Is it caring for the environment or is it wasting the environment? It is wasting the environment. What about the third picture? A boy is brushing his teeth and he is wasting water when he's not needing it. It's wrong. It's wasting environment. What about the third picture? Watering the plant. Yes, it is correct answer, children. It is caring environment. So you've done a good job. Choose and write the correct answer. Resources, natural, wood are the three words that you have to take and fill in the blanks. All the things we use are called resources. Very good answer, children. People do many things that change the dash environment. What are you going to put in the dash? Yes, it is natural environment. People do many things that change the natural environment. Third sentence, we get dash from trees. What do we get from trees, children? Wood. Good answer. Now let us have a quick summary of what we learned today. The human activities can affect the natural environment. All the things we use are called resources. The careful use of resources cares for the natural environment. Thank you so much, children, for attending Zoom lesson. See you tomorrow again with a new lesson. Until then, have a nice time and bye-bye.